Hey, Grouchaholics, it's the Fat Man in Vegas, coming to you from my car right before I go to work, and I just left the foot doctor. I had a follow-up today because he was going to try to give me some custom insoles and a boot and all kinds of fun stuff, and my insurance doesn't cover any of it, so that's temporarily out the window. I'll find out how much it costs some other time, but instead they were like, hey, how would you like if we just caused you a whole lot of pain to go with the pain you're already having? And I'm like, it sounds like a sweet son of a bitchin' deal if you ask me, Bob. So what they really said was, how about a cortisone injection? And I was like, you know what, it hurts so bad right now, anything will be better than this. So I don't know if anybody has plantar fasciitis out there, or bone spurs in your heel like I do. But the first thing he does is he gives you a little ultrasound to make sure that your fasciitis, that ligament thing is actually swollen and it's not something else. So he says he likes for that ligament to be under a 3.5 of some sort of measurement system that I didn't pay attention to. And mine was over a 9, so it was 3 times as large as it should be, which would explain why I'm in so much pain all the time. With that being said, he says, let's shoot you up. And then here's when things get weird. Now, I don't know about y'all, but if anybody has ever had this cortisone injection in their heel, this is the process that he goes through. He brings out like this needle with like a 14-inch, I want to say blade, but the 14-inch needle. This thing was like larger than my dong. And then he brings out a fire extinguisher and a vibrator. And I'm like, what are we doing here? Are we making a movie, or are you trying to make me feel better? So the fire extinguisher, he just shoots all over your heel, basically to cold numb that son bitch up. That way you're less likely to feel pain when that 74-inch needle pierces through your heel. I don't know if anyone knows the heel, but there's not a whole lot of room in there for movement, so a needle's gonna hurt a little bit. So I was like, okay, but what's the big old vibrator for? He's like, oh, that's just to distract you. So yeah, so he shoots me up with the fire extinguisher, puts the vibrator on the bottom of my foot, and then he's like talking to me while he's like jamming this needle right into me. And I'm not gonna lie, it hurt a lot. I'm assuming everything he did made it hurt less, so it kind of scares me how much it could have hurt. After he was done, I was dizzy, I felt nauseous, and I started getting cold sweats. So I let him know, hey, I might need a barf bag, and it would be really awesome if you could get me some sugary substances. Now, some of y'all that actually know me, but most of you out there in cyberspace don't know, the Fat Man has a fear of needles. And he was not expecting to get a needle today, so he wasn't thinking about this whole fear of needles thing. Yeah, so what happens is, like, the needle goes into me, and it hurts, and my brain goes, oh, needle, 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 and then the next thing you know, my blood sugar drops, and I pass out. So yeah, that's where the sugary substances come in. So they brought me in some Starburst, and they brought me in a Gatorade, and within 10 minutes, I was feeling better. The heel kind of feels better at the moment, but with the injection that they give you, there's a numbing agent, so when that wears off, we'll see how it is. I don't recommend this for anybody, but if you gotta do it, you gotta do it. I would actually like to walk without limping for, you know, the first time in 3 or 4 months. Got a follow-up appointment in 2 weeks, and as the week goes on, I will let you all know if this injection has helped, or if I just hate life because it hurts so bad. It hurts a lot. But anyway, I gotta go to work, and y'all gotta stop listening to me babble about this subject. So, on to the next one, Beavis.